I'm good afternoon, everyone watching us out there. My name is Garuba Fisolumide, the host of anything that related to information on Voice of the Farmer. And today I have someone in the studio with me again. You remember every Sundays, or let me say, 2 Sundays in a month, we always have different people from UPG, that is United People Global, which they will talk to us about the UPG Biashara, that is the project they are working on how to assist and let the entrepreneurs or people that have ideas about business, what they want them to know and what they want them to know about the project. And today we have someone in the studio with us again, not the same Biashara that everybody is used to. Today we are going to be talking to someone else that will be giving us information about what we need to know when it comes to UPG Biashara. But before we go to let us just go on this short break. We'll be right back.
Talk about Voice of the Farmers. Talk about a voice that celebrates, educates, and promotes farmers. Voice of the Farmers. À ń ṣègbélárugẹ àwọn àgbẹ̀.
Máyì kúrò níbẹ̀, Voice of the Farmers. Ohùn àwọn àgbẹ̀.
Yes, welcome back from that short break. I want to believe people are waiting just to hear from us and they want to know what is going on and how they can also benefit from this UPG Biashara now. So I will give the floor, I will allow her to introduce herself because I'm meeting her for the first time too. So for the sake of people that are meeting her for the first time too, just like me, I want you to introduce yourself, ma.
Thank you so much. So my name is Dikshita, and I am the communications manager from United People Global. And he's already mentioned, I am also part of the UPG Biashara initiative, and today I'm here to talk about it and all any questions that you may have that you want to get answers on, so that it helps you to apply for the program and reap its benefits.
Yes, thank you very much for that short introduction. I think it is brief, and at least I get what you are trying to tell us, which is a good one from there. Now, let's go straight to the business of the day. I also have someone beside you who I want to also introduce himself as well. Probably the network is not too good from his own end, but let me just go back to you. Now, you are saying UPG Biashara, you want entrepreneurs to register, you want them to come on board, to come and learn about what they need to know. I think there are even stages for the program. But now, let me just ask this question. Can you just take us through one of the things that we need to know when it comes to UPG Biashara? What are the things this entails? Before we even talk about the requirement and everything, what is UPG Biashara? What does it entails? I don't know if
So, is that a question for me?
Yes, it's for you. The question is for you.
Yes, thank you. So basically, UPG Biashara is an initiative. It is a program. It is for entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs who will benefit from the program by applying for it. We will be having classes. We will be providing different types of networking facilities and mentoring, and most importantly, we'll also be providing grants. So this, of course, is in collaboration, but it is mostly initiative, a program that will help you to know more about entrepreneurship and get your business started. Or probably if you already have a business, you can always learn from the program and strengthen your existing business.
Okay, yes, thank you very much for that, Ma. But let me ask this question. Who are the people that are eligible to register for UPG Biashara now? I think when I was talking to Biashara, she let me understand that it is not just meant for people that already have an established business. Now, even if you have an idea that you are yet to turn into a business, you can also put in for the program. So I would love you to talk about this. So who are the people that are eligible to register for UPG Biashara?
Yeah. So basically, like I mentioned, we just have only one eligibility criteria, and that is you have to be above the age of 18. So if you're 18 plus, and if you want to start a business, or maybe you already have a business, you're aspiring to start anything, the only, like I mentioned, the only criteria is the age factor, which has to be above 18. And the rest, if you're interested in starting a business, you already have a business, you want to strengthen your existing business, you are more than welcome to apply for the UPG Biashara initiative, the program.
Okay, now if I get you right, which that was what Bimisola also said the last time, that you must be 18 years, even if you
Yes.
don't have an existing business, but you have an idea and you are thinking of starting a business, you can
Yes.
also put in for UPG Biafra. Now, let me now ask this question, ma. I think I will have go to the next question, but I think the network is not good from its own end there. But let me go straight to you. Now, can you explain to us what are the phases, the different phases that we have in UPG Biashara? According to what she said, we have the learning phase before you be able to move to the grants and all those stuff. So I would like you to explain this as well. Let people know that even if you are trying to do this, it's not immediately you put in for the training, you are eligible to go for the grants. So what are the phases that we are expected to go into when you are talking about the program?
Yeah. So once you apply for the program, you're 18 above, you apply for the program and you get selected to be a part of the program. Um, like it has already been mentioned that there are two phases and we call them the journeys, the learning journey and the action journey. So basically there are
Okay.
two journeys, the learning journey and the action journey, and they are different in the sense that not just in the duration of how long the learning journey is or how long the action journey is. It's just that they are different in the sense that the learning journey will provide virtual classes on various topics related to entrepreneurship, important topics that are related to entrepreneurship that will help you strengthen your existing business. And we have instructors from across the globe, and like I mentioned, these are instructors who are experienced, who are expert from across the globe, and they share the knowledge, they share the insights. And this typically happens within the learning journey, which is for a period of 6 weeks. So 6 weeks after the application and after the selection, and you have the 6 weeks which is programmed, which is scheduled to have classes. And then after that, once the learning journey is complete and you also fulfill all the other criteria and you are a certified UPT Biashara entrepreneur, after that it's the time for the action journey. Now, the action journey comes after the learning journey. Yeah, after the learning journey, the you get the certificate, you're certified, and then comes the action journey. And this during this phase, what the participants, I mean, they will then we call the UPG Biashara entrepreneurs. Now they can look forward to mentorship, training, networking opportunities with entrepreneurs across the globe. You know, we will also have focused teaching on topics that require extra attention for business or entrepreneurship related. Some topics need extra attention, so we will be having classes on that. And of course, we have the action journey. We have the chance to compete for various grants. So yeah, so that is how different the action journey and the learning journey is.
Okay, yes. Thank you very much for that, Ma. I really understand what you said, and I want to believe people watching us outside also understand this as well. Because now, and I get to know that we have the learning journey, which is going to take 6 weeks. So that is after the registration. The next thing is for you to, if you have been selected, you are going into the learning journey where you are going to have a virtual class for 6 weeks. So after the 6 weeks, you are going into the action journey now, and that is where that after the learning journey, you are now you have the chance to be called UPG entrepreneur. Am I right, ma?
Yes, you will
Yes,
be called
from the,
UPG Biashara entrepreneur.
okay, UPG Biashara entrepreneur. So from there, the next thing is for you to move into the action journey now. So from the action journey, you now have the chance to compete for the grants. I think that is what people always want to know. When they see grants, people would love to go for grants. But it is not just about the grants. You need to follow the step. That is the procedure from the learning journey for you to get to the action journey. Now, let me ask you a question now. What could make me, is there anything that could make me not to be eligible? Probably, okay, I'm above 18 and I have business idea and I try to put in for this UPG Biashara. What can happen that will not make me to be selected? Now, let me ask that question.
I, I did not get your question. Can you please repeat?
Now
You were
I'm
kind of
saying let's assume I'm putting in for UPG Biashara program. I'm
yeah.
above 18. I have a business idea and I registered online. Is there anything that can make you not to select me to be part of the program?
Not to get selected. Is that what the question is?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so otherwise, if you complete the application form properly, and we really suggest that there is in the application form, there's a slot where you need to, upload a video about a 90-second video, where it's very important for us to see how serious you're about your business, or how serious about the idea that you have about the business. That really helps us, because, like, I mentioned, this initiative is free of cost, and it is very important for us to have quality applicants, and so that we are able to produce really high quality UPG Biashara entrepreneurs at the end of the day. So we would really like that you take the application procedure seriously, and when you apply, it would be good for us when you upload the 90-second video. So that is really helpful. So yeah, so that is one powerful thing that you can do, and mostly if you're serious about it, yes, definitely you are highly likely to get selected.
Okay, yes, thank you very much, Ma. I love the fact that you explain to us that at the end of the application, there's going to be a place that you'll be asked to send 90 seconds video, which is going
Yeah.
to show how serious you are about your business, which is a good one.
Yes.
Even if it is not a business yet, an idea, how serious you are about it. So I'll be going straight to engineer Eratos. I want to believe his network is good now. So for the sake of people meeting you for the first time, sir, please kindly introduce yourself, sir.
Thank you very
Hello, can
much.
you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry,
Um,
I would like to. I had a little problem with the internet, but I had to change networks. My name is Engineer Erastus. I am a UPG Biashara entrepreneur 2024. Thank you very much.
Yes, awesome, awesome. Now I will love you to, now you are like an ambassador for UPG Biashara now. That means you've gone through the process, all this thing that Dizita is talking about. Sorry if I'm calling your name wrongly, or everything she was talking about, you've gone through the process now. So I would love you to take us through the journey. How was it when you heard about the program? What really interested you? What moved you to go into the program? So how does it happen? How was it?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. First of all, I would like to say I didn't hear about UPG from the last time this type of question was told everyone that I was hungry and I needed change in my life. So one of
Hmm.
these nights I was surfing the net, just looking for grant opportunities for my business, and then I stumbled on UPG. Okay, well, this must be a place where I can actually get this change I need. So I went through the process. It was very insightful, and I applied. And when I came to UPG, men started dropping in and they were telling me, okay, I'll have to go through classes. I was like, really? Why do I have to go to classes? But I calmed down and I decided to take the first class, and it
Hmm.
was mind blowing. That first class was what changed my whole perspective. And gentlemen, today I'm no longer hungry. I'm no longer desperate because of the change UPG brought in my life.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
every step of the way, you would not afford to miss one, because it was as though it was a breath of fresh air, and it changed my life. I It changed my life. Thank you.
okay. Now, I think that's a good one from you. That's really inspired me as well. Even if I'm not thinking of going in for UPG Biashara before, with what you just say now, that it changes your life. That means I will need to go and register for the program now. Thank you very much for that. Now, let me go straight back to you again. Now, I want you to describe how the classes was. Now what are the skills? What are the things that you learn from the classes? Now if I want to go in for this program now, hearing from you some of the things that I'll be expecting, that is going to even change my mindset and say yes, because of what Engineer Elato said, I think I need to go for this class. So what are the skills that you can say, okay, I acquire from this learning journey which you've been able to acquire from UPG Biashara?
very much for that question. First of all, please let me say that you don't just come to UPG to acquire skills. No,
Hmm. Hmm.
UPG trains you to master skills. So I
Hmm.
didn't just come to acquire skills. I mastered those skills that are presently helpful in my life today. And the
Hmm.
whole process was so seamless. It was so easy, and the mastery of those skills were unimaginable. Like right now, it has affected my mentality, the perception and the perspective you see life before UPG is not the same after UPG. So it is something I will always encourage anybody. I have since I started until now. I cannot just stop because it is too good to keep it to myself. Now,
Hmm.
first of all, let
Hmm.
me say, even if you register for a business class anywhere, those entrepreneurs always want an edge. So they won't tell you everything. If someone is telling you, is teaching you how to export, how to identify products in the market, and all of this, they won't teach you that which is making them excel.
Hmm.
UPG is the only place on earth that gives to you completely, wholly, without reservation. It gives to you everything from ethics to all that you need to know. So it is not even to compare UPG with any other program at all.
Hmm.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. I love the fact, and I love your boldness. That means, when you have tasted something, you can always say something about it, which is a good one from you. So let me go back to Desata. So now I want to ask this question, which is something that is very, very important for me to ask, which is talking about, he was talking about exports, he was talking about some things. I want to ask, is there any particular sector that UPG based on. Now we have the agricultural sector, we have the oil and gas, we have this, we have that. That people want to become an entrepreneur in that sector. Is there any particular sector that you people based on now, so that we know, okay, if we are going for this UPG Biashara program, we should be in this sector? Can you tell us, is there any particular sector that you based on?
Yes. The everyone would be happy to know that we are open to all sectors. It is just a business idea or an existing business if you have. We are good with that. We are open to every sector, every industry. We are here to provide, like Erastus mentioned, we are here to provide and help you upgrade with skills that will help not just to start off your business, but also, strengthen your existing business.
Yes, thank you very much for that. I love the fact that you said it is not center on any sector. Just if you have a business idea, you can put in for the program. Now, let me ask this question. When I was talking to Benisola, she was saying, even if I cannot meet up the class live, I can watch later. I don't know if how true is that. Can you just explain to me? Let's say I am working already, I don't have the time to join the class when the class was going on live. So what do I have the avenue? Do I have the opportunity to also watch the video later and also meet up with the class? Can you explain how the class goes, how the format of
Yeah.
the class?
Yeah, so as I stated earlier, we this is a virtual class, and we have the instructors connecting from across the globe, and then our classes usually last for about 60 to 90 minutes, and applicants who can join live, of course, they are there. But like you mentioned, there are people who are busy, who are entrepreneurs already, who already have a business, and they may not be able to join classes at that point in time. So for this, we do have recorded sessions. They have the facility to watch the recorded sessions and not miss out on any of the classes that has been conducted already.
Okay, now I will still go back to you before I go back to engineer Ratos, because the question I want to ask you is also related to what I want to ask him as well. Now about the application, I can see when I was talking to Gbemisola, she was telling me that we have different section. Now, can you take us through the section? We have from A, B, C, I think to E. So I will now go back to engineer Ratos, that how are you able to fill all those things now? So can you just take us through the process, ma? Maybe from the stages, from maybe for the registration. What should people be expecting when you're talking about registering for the courses now, for the program now? Can you take us through the stages, ma?
That was question for me.
Yes, yes, for you. I'm saying, can you just take us through, even if not all the stages, we have some things you should be expecting in A. We have different section A, B, C, D, up to E. I think Gbemisola take us through that. Now, maybe you can just take us through that process briefly, if you have an idea, if you have something you want to talk to us about it.
Yeah, I would know. I will just give you a general idea of what the registration is, what the application process is. So it is all about giving your details, of course, your name and your the country that you be belong to, and your age, and of course all of that. And like I mentioned already, that it is important that you tell us that if you have a business, if your business, how old is your business? If you have a business, how old is your business, or which stage of the business are you in? At times there are people who have business which is probably just they have just started off. So if they started the business, do they still have the papers? Are they is the business registered? So all of that is important. And if you don't have a business, if you have the business idea, if you have an existing, you also need to mention that. So it is important that you tell us which stage of the business you are in, um, and of course the 90-second video, which is very important for us to know, and help us in the selection procedure.
Okay, yes, let me go back to engineer Miratus now. You as an ambassador, that you've gone through the process, you've done all the process that you have gone through. Now, how easy do you find the registration? Now, I want to hear from you. If I'm hearing from someone that I've done this before, and I can see that yes, going through the registration is easy, then that can also motivate me to say yes, I want to also register for this. So, how easy is the registration, engineer Miratus?
Well, the registration was quite easy. It was uh, even though very detailed, but it was quite easy. On every step on the way, you had people there trying to help you in the processes. So you were not left alone. You were not alone
Hmm.
to register, right? So you were being guided through the process. On every step on the way, you have something that you have someone telling you that you need to do this, and there is always room for correction. There is always
Okay.
room for correction. So if you're doing something wrong or not as it should be, then they will correct you that this is how you're supposed to. It was a proper guidance process. You were not left
Hmm.
alone. So
Hmm.
anybody that is coming in, you should be ready to go through the process with guide.
Hmm.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
That's a good one from you. Now, let me go straight to you again. I want to ask about the grants of the game. Were you able to move from the that is from the learning stage to the action level? Were you able to move from there?
Of course,
Hello.
there is no way that
And
you go there and you will not be able to move.
okay,
Yes.
now were you able
Now
to
I am
compete for the
presently.
grants now?
Oh, anyway, yes, I competed. However, for the grants that like the Diamond Jubilee grant, I was not eligible for it because of where I am coming from. I am from Nigeria, and from the Diamond Jubilee grant, those that in Nigeria were not eligible. But if I was there, I would have won with how
Hmm.
well I was trained.
Okay, now let me go back
However,
to hello. Can you hear me? Okay, I can hear
yes,
you.
I
I
can
can hear
hear
you.
you.
Continue. Continue. Yeah, continue. Continue.
Okay. However, even without getting the grant, what UPG has given to me has equipped me to change completely. It was
mm,
something that was given to me that had me thinking. I had to break down some barriers, break down some walls, so that I would try and start a new thing. And I really did it. In fact, the business that I came into UPG pitching, I had to scrap it out and put it on hold. I have to now go back and establish a new business entirely. And what UPG is driving, it's the sustainability development goals. And my business was not really doing that as much as it was in construction. But now I am in the core purpose of UPG. In the business that I'm doing presently is also in line with the sustainability development goals. And that's
Awesome.
thanks to UPG.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much for that. So let me go straight, which is going to be the last question for this star. Now, my question is this: he was talking about eligibility for the grant, which I'm very sure some people will want to ask for that as well. Can you just take us through the level of grants that we have? Because on our flyer, that is the flyer that we sent out for people to know about this program, there is something like grants there. So, and I think that is going to really motivate people to say, okay, we want to register for this. But it is always good for us to talk about the grant. So, what level of do we have in that grant, maybe the categories, and which country are eligible for each category? According to what he said now, I think he said because he's a Nigerian or something. So, I want you to talk about the grant of the thing, please.
Yeah, so UPG Biashara, in collaboration with more parties, we have three grants in total. There's this Diamonds to Good Entrepreneurship Grant. We have a Maxim's Village Business Grant, and we also have a Prince Adivaju Bebenjan Ashai Business Grant. Now,
Okay.
the DTG, yeah, the Diamonds to Good Entrepreneurship Grant focuses on countries. I mean, not like he said, Nigeria is not was not eligible last time, but then every year the Them is too good. They have selected countries, and entrepreneurs from those countries are usually eligible for this grant. Now, coming to the other two grants, the Max's Village Business Grant and the Prince Adivaju Babington Nashai Grant, there is no eligibility criteria. If you can apply for these grants, if you are a successful certified UPT Biashara entrepreneur, you are eligible for both these grants. So yeah, so these three grants we have, and yeah, these were the details.
Okay, now before I will allow you to go, I want you to give to advise entrepreneurs that are yet to maybe register for UPG Biashara program. So I want you to advise them on what to do next before I will go to Engineer Eratos, which is like an ambassador for UPG Biashara. So what's your message to youth or anybody that is an entrepreneur that are yet to put in for UPG Biashara? Because it is not just meant for people that are already doing business alone. Even if your business is still on the idea stage, you can also register. So what's your message for them?
I would say, even if you don't have an idea and you still feel that you want to learn some skills, you want to master some skills, you want to strengthen your business ideas, you can still apply for the program and reap all the benefits that the program has to offer. So it is not just for entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. Anyone who wants to master their skills can really apply and be a part of this program, benefit from it, and these skills are for life. It is not just during the duration of the program, right? The skills that are provided, the knowledge that is being provided from experts across the globe, these kind of skills, this kind of knowledge is up for grabs, and it is for free if you're selected, and it does not need any special eligibility. You just need to be above the age of 18 and you can go ahead and apply. So yeah, so just come over, be there, be a part of this program. And if you still have more doubts, we keep holding information sessions, so you can always join one of these sessions, and if you have any doubts, you can get them clarified. So yeah, that is the message that I have.
Okay, yes, thank you. So let me go to Engineer Iratos now, which is going to be the last question for you. But now I want you to do it this way. You will tell us the impact the program has had on you and what has changed in your life before UPG and after UPG, and what your advice for Nigerians, you are in Nigeria now, for them to put in for this program, and even other people from other countries as well, for them to put in for UPG Biashara?
Okay, thank you very much for this very question. I was actually waiting for that so that I can preach to the needed. All right. First of all, before UPG, I was desperate. I was hungry, and I was just looking for a way out. I was surviving less than $1 per day, and that's the truth. And sheer desperation, and I would say God Himself granted me the opportunity to be able to stumble upon UPG, and then it changed my life. When I met UPG, I got the discerning spirit. The discerning spirit, that is, I became more aware of myself. I became more bold, more equipped. I always think I was very eloquent, and then I was able to enter and go through places. And I was doing it the whole way wrongly. But UPG will teach you ethics, will teach you everything that you know. I came into UPG with a a block in manufacturing industry. And
Hmm.
when I was through, I noticed that, well, I have to dismantle this. I can pursue that later. However, for now, I will have to keep it on pause. I went to register a new business, and I'm into environmental management, and I also do fumigation. Now,
Hmm.
UPG gave me that capacity to start asking questions, that what is considered valuable in the market, and how can
Hmm.
I bring the market to me? I learned how to master the act of turning attention into money. And
Hmm.
it is not just something that you can learn overnight. It has to be chastised into you. And UPG is that only one program that if you come, you can't lose. If you come,
Hmm.
if
I think his network is not good from his end. Engineer Ratos, and I love the fact that you are trying to give us something very important when it comes to UPG. Hello, can you hear me? See, I think his network is not good. So if you are just joining us on this broadcast station, which we are going to be ending very soon, we are talking about UPG Biashara
encouraging
program, which, okay, okay.
everyone, not just, sorry, am I still audible?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear
Can I
you.
go on?
Yes, yes.
Hello, can I go on?
Yes, continue. We can hear you. Hello. Now, I think his network is
All
not
right,
too good from his own
sorry,
end,
I
probably.
had a little hitch
Okay.
with the phone.
Okay.
Now, I'm
Yes. What about
encouraging
now?
everybody that you will be missing out. You'll be missing out if you do not come to UPG to train you to become a better person. Now,
Hmm.
UPG has given me that leverage, that leverage to stack up my competence. Now I
Hmm.
have more than I came. In fact, I didn't have any, but now I'm being able to be called in places. I'm being able to give talks. I'm being able to also train others so that they will know that UPG is not just a name, but also a teacher that gives all. Because even if you register for any business school out there, they will not give you all that you need to know. They will also withhold some things that make them excel personally, because there is competition everywhere. But UPG
Hmm.
doesn't hold anything, it gives you everything that you need to know to help you excel, to become a better individual and to help the world be
Yes.
a better place.
Yes, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. Yes, that you are truly an ambassador for UPG Biashara. It's always good the way you say everything about UPG Biashara. Now, it even motivates me, even if I don't want to even register for the program before, because of what you say. I think I will want to register for it, which is a good one from you. So, thank you very much for that information. And I want to say a very big thank you to Desata as well. Too. Thank you very much for your time as well. So, till I will be bringing someone else maybe next time to talk to us about UPG Biashara again. I want to believe people that will come across this video, if they're not watching now, they will definitely register for UPG Biashara because it is something that you must not miss. Because if you want to scale up in your business, in your life, in your endeavor, you need to just register for UPG Biashara. It's not compulsory you have a business you are running yet. You can just have an idea. Just register for
I
UPG
know.
Biashara. It's really going to change a lot of things about you. Till I come your way next time, my name is Garuba Fisolumide. Once again, I say bye bye and God bless.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you very much.
Um,